Hello and welcome to Bricks. I'm Adam and this is Bricks. This is my channel for reviewing Lego sets and building them and other Lego related stuff. In this video I'm going to be taking a look at the Lego Alien Conquest Alien Striker set. This is set number 7049. It has 42 pieces, and I paid $13 for this set. I can't remember what I saw these going for on Bricklink or on eBay. It seemed a little bit so-so and kind of a wide range of prices. I got this from a store local to me. When I bought it, I thought it was sealed. It is not sealed, so it's not brand new. You can see the box is open here, but that's okay. I don't know if I would have, tried to get it for a little bit less because it was, not sealed or whatever. I could have told them, hey, if I thought it was sealed, like I'm not interested anymore, but I was still very interested in it. They don't get much Alien Conquest very often. I have gotten a lot of sealed hidden side from them in the past, so it's okay. And I've bought used sets before, so I was fine with that. So this is an Alien Conquest set. I've looked at some Alien Conquest poly bags that were sent to me from a very kind viewer of videos on the channel, which is really nice, so I appreciate that. But now I picked this up, so in this video I'm going to open this up. Even though it's already open, I'm going to put this together and then I'm going to share my thoughts on it. So while I build, I will speed the video up and then I'll slow it back down to review this set. So until then, enjoy. Okay, so while we look at the build for this Alien Conquest Alien Striker small box set, I just wanted to say thanks for watching. Then remind you, if you like the video, click the thumbs up. If you like my other videos, click the subscribe button. And now on to my review for this set. Okay, so that is this Lego Alien Conquest Alien Striker set. This is pretty cool. I'm happy with it. As I said before, it's a theme that I wasn't around for. Well, I was alive for, but I wasn't getting this theme back in the day. This set is from 2011. I think a lot of the Alien Conquest stuff is 2010, 2011, maybe into 2012. I'm not positive. I don't think it had a very big run. I might have only had a couple releases. It seems like the number of sets is pretty small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Maybe 10 sets. 2 of them were polybags, which had weird ways to get them. I've looked at both of those. One of them was like a battle pack, blister pack. And then the rest are sets, including like this one that's pretty small, the Alien Defender, which is less than 100 pieces. And then it starts going up from there. The biggest set in this is 856 pieces. I think it goes for maybe at $200 or something. These are all from 2011. It might have only been one wave of this theme, so it's kind of interesting, like going back and looking at these themes. I mean, at the very least with Nexonites or Hidden Side or Chima, or as I keep going back, there maybe is more waves of them than there is Alien Conquest. I don't know if I go back to there's one that's called, oh shoot, there's another alien one like Galaxy something, but not the, I don't remember what it's called. And it has the big like bug spider robot like thing. There's also the Mission to Mars ones from back in the day, but even something like Ultra Agents or things of like that, I think had maybe more runs than this. I could be wrong, so please correct me if I am, but this is interesting. Always nice to look at some older sets, especially ones I don't have. And the first thing we will look at is the minifigures, because you do get some. Now, these are somewhat familiar to me. I don't know if they're exactly the same as ones I've gotten in other sets, or well, we'll talk about it. So the first one is this ADU soldier. They're not really a yeah, Alien Defense Unit Soldier 2. So that's this one here. I've gotten, you know, an ADU pilot and one that was operating the walker. I'm not really sure what other options there are, but that's okay. They do have an ADU blaster here. Now, this piece is a piece that is pretty common. It's used in Star Wars sets. It's used in lots of different stuff for either like a blaster or for greebling or for, you know, just tons of different things. And I'm not sure where the first instance of this piece comes from, but it might be this. It might be this series. It might have been made kind of for, okay, it was let's see here. I think it might have been made for Alien Conquest, which was interesting. I mean, that's a really cool piece of Lego history. I think that's right if I'm checking here, Jace, based on release date. You know, they've made this in a couple other colors. Black is somewhat common, but oh, Galaxy Squad, that's the one I was thinking of. So yeah, I think this piece was made for the ADU people, and now it's maybe changed its name to minifigure accessory weapon gun 2-barrel blaster or something like that. So that piece there is pretty cool to get, you know, a piece that is relatively common. I would say I have a bunch of these just from various sets throughout the time. This then did make appearances in, you know, Ultra Agents, in Ninjago, in Star Wars, in Marvel, in Nexo in, you know, tons of other themes, Monster Fighters, X-Men, just all sorts of stuff. And it's a pretty standard piece now, but it was made, I believe, for the Alien Conquest theme. So very cool there. Then besides that, we have the ADU soldier. They have a helmet here. It's 2 pieces, the clear visor and then the helmet in the blue. It's a really nice blue color, and it's a nicely molded helmet. There's some good detail here, a little indent there, kind of a maybe a breathing thing or something like that. If we look at the minifigure head, we have one side where they look a little bit angry, or they're in pursuit. They have a little bit of marking around the eyes that's hard to see. This does have an alternate face, which has them looking much more concerned, maybe scared, bewildered. This one, I can't tell if the markings are just like sweat or if they're something else, because they're not on the other side. Looking at the torso, pretty standard ADU, you know, person torso as far as I've seen. So they have like the vest with the straps that go over the shoulders, straps that come down to the waist. It does say ADU, Alien Defense Unit, right in the middle. We do have like the zipper there, and then some nice details for like where the shirt or the whatever's underneath that vest is like tucked in, and I think that's a really nice detail. Looking at the back, we can see the ADUs printed there, a little bit bigger, some nice kind of metallic printing in there, and again those kind of tucking in little details right around the waist. No printing on the arms for this one. We do have printing on the midsection though, which is great, and then we do have printing on the legs kind of up at the top and then down in the middle as well. So that's very good. Happy to get another one of these. And then we can look at the other minifigure you get here, which is an, let me just make sure I know what this one's called. I believe it's just an alien trooper. So there's a couple different kinds of aliens here, as well as the thing that would go over, you know, a minifigure's head. And let's see if I can find one of those. Okay, yes, so I have here the alien pilot, and then, well, this one's the alien trooper, I believe, but they can maybe be interchangeable. I think I described it last time. This one's got wide eyes and a narrow mouth. This one's got kind of wide mouth and narrow eyes. Pretty different effect there. They do have kind of exposed brain-ish material there, and then there's also the alien pet, alien clinger that can go over a minifigure's head there. But this trooper is the one that came in this set. So cool headpiece here. We can pop that off. I think it is just single molded, and then like the brain stuff up top or whatever is printed, the eyes are printed, and the teeth are printed as well. So that's pretty cool. This one kind of overhangs a little bit. If we look at the torso, I'll kind of pop the head off so we can look at the torso. We have kind of this like sci-fi alien armor going through here, some asymmetry, nice detail throughout. There's some very, very tiny lines over here and kind of on the other side, which is great. I like the pop of color kind of in the middle and on the sides, which is nice. Nothing on the arms. Back of the torso is bare, and that's true for this other one as well, even though the front of the torsos are slightly different. We do have printing on the midsection, and we do have printing on the legs, kind of up at the top and in the middle. Nothing on the arms there. So also really cool to get that. And then the rest of the set is this alien striker. It's sort of this miniature spacecraft, perhaps hovercraft, UFO type thing, but it's kind of small and potentially good for maneuvering around tight spaces or places where their bigger ships aren't able to access. So at the back here we actually see some of the other sets, or this is maybe all of the sets that are in there except for those polybags. So this one's much too big, this one's too big to get everywhere that this little one can, but so we do see this represented kind of right there. I guess this is pretty small. Oh, sorry, over here it's represented. This one's a little different. Maybe that one has the alien android or something. And then there's like the tripod walker, this one, and then there's all the ADU stuff over here. So very cool. So this is pretty tiny, pretty basic, not a ton of pieces. The set's only 42, and however 9 of them or so are made up in the minifigures, so then we're less than 40 pieces in the low 30s, and this is still pretty cool. So I like the shape. It almost has a Batman-ish shape to it, like a bat wing. I think the colors are really, really nice here. We do have just kind of the gray, but then the like greens through here, like the purples and stuff like that is really nice, and it's really, really simple to build. You start with a 2x4. You can add in these 1x4s there. Then we build that up a little bit. We put a bracket in there. These clips on the back. We also put those 1x1s with the like double-sided stud coming off of them towards the inside there, which allows for like the lasers up front and maybe the thrusters at the back there. So those are like translucent, like light blue. These are like translucent, I think bright green here. We have the vented slopes there, and we have the jumper plates in a nice color with the red kind of base for these levers or controls that these might be. We do use the modified plate with the bar coming off of it like that on either side, and then a little bit of studs on the side building just to add in these whole parts there. So there is a bracket, and it comes together super quick. There are 4 studs kind of out in the open there in the middle, which is where this alien trooper person thing, whatever, might sit to operate the vehicle. We can kind of get their hands around these joysticks or these levers or whatever these are, and we can have them in there like that. And that's pretty much everything that's in this set. There's no stud shooters, there's no like super play features, but the ADU person is trying to maybe stop this alien invader type thing from wreaking havoc in the city, and so they're sort of going to be interacting like that. So that's pretty nice. I'll show the extra pieces because even though this was a used set, it did come with the extra pieces, and I'm thinking this is all of the ones that I would expect. You get an extra of the visor, translucent stud for the thrusters. I think, is this purple? I think so. But that's used in there a couple spots, might be blue, and then the lever there as well. So just those 4 extra pieces, and that's everything in here. You know, I paid $13 for this. I think used on Bricklink was, maybe you could get them for like $6. I don't know if that's with instructions, with the minifigures, with the box, or whatever. I think a sealed one on Bricklink, or when I was looking at Brickset, like seemed like they were a little higher. YouTube was a little higher. You might be able to get them for around 10, 12, 15, maybe up to 20, maybe more. Like a lot of the Alien Conquest sets are pretty up there in price, just especially if they're sealed, because it is such a limited theme. But you know, I feel fine about what I paid for this. I would have preferred to get it sealed, but only barely. I don't think that, you know, matters too much to me, and I'm really happy to be able to look at another one of these. So I feel like it was still kind of a lucky find. Things are in good condition. All the pieces were here, including the extra pieces, the minifigures, and it's another nice piece of Lego history, especially like regarding this double barrel blaster piece that I think this is the kind of, not this set, but this theme is the origin of that piece, which is pretty neat. And I think that's it. I think the value is fine. I enjoyed looking at this. You know, when I have this in my hand, no, it's probably not worth $15 of Lego right here. There's modern sets you can get for $15 or $13. There's modern sets you can get for less than that with more pieces and different stuff. I don't know how much these minifigures sell for. It could be that they're each $5 and then maybe $5 for this little thing here. That could be, you know, this on its own I could see being in a poly bag, but the Alien Conquest poly bags that I have looked at were all maybe just a little bit smaller than this piece count wise. But you know, in modern day, even just getting the 2 figures and this might be in a poly bag. Back in 2011, 42 piece set with 2 figures, it went in a box. I think that's cool. Like the instructions, kind of older style instructions, which is neat. And yeah, I think the value is fine. I'm perfectly happy with it. So great. I like it. If you like this video, please click the thumbs up and give it a like. And if you like my other videos, click the subscribe button down below so you can stay up to date on all the Lego videos I'll be doing here in the future, including more Alien Conquest, I hope. I'm looking at getting some more other retired themes from the past, Chima, Nexonites, Hidden Side, and maybe even further back than that, all the ones that I'm forgetting, Galaxy Squad maybe, and just tons of other Lego videos from all different themes, all different shapes, size, price point, piece count, new sets, old sets, used sets, retired sets, rare sets, all kinds of stuff. So subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming Lego videos. And if you wanted to support this channel and support my videos here, you could do that here on YouTube. If you wanted to give money to the channel, there's memberships, supers, and thanks. There's also a quote-unquote buy me a coffee link in the description and a link to my Patreon that all helps financially support the channel. It's not necessary, it's not needed, but it is extremely helpful. So thank you very much. And with all that said, until next time, thanks. Bye.